Hi everyone, welcome. It's Rebecca Packard. We are creating a Maharishi effect. We come together every day at 2 p.m. Eastern to take time out for self-care, self-love, self-acceptance, self-dedication, and just to reset, regroup, reground, and redirect our thoughts. We've been doing this for over 2 years now. We've been taking 4 minutes for peace, to touch the collective consciousness, to take a moment to just return to self, to reconnect with ourselves in the afternoon, so we can either elongate the amazing morning that we've had or to redirect our afternoon, to just tilt that steering wheel a little bit so we come out of the energy that we're in and fully direct ourselves back towards the energy that we would like to be in. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, hello everybody, welcome, welcome. We ask that you utilize the meditation practice that you feel the best in, whichever practice resonates with you and that you're proficient in. And if you're not proficient in a meditation practice, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to be here for 4 minutes, and if you get distracted, just call yourself back to the original intention, which is peace. There's no reason to get too heady about this. There's no reason to make this out as you have to be some master meditation guru, because you don't. The whole point is to practice this. So we're going to ask that you get settled, get grounded. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. We're going to just utilize our breath and maybe a mantra, whatever you're most comfortable with. And we're going to focus on peace. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, we're going to be okay with just allowing ourselves to let go of that space, allowing ourselves to set aside anything that might need our attention, and we're just going to focus on peace. So here we go. Wonderful. I'm so glad that so many of you are taking this time out to show up for yourselves, to show up for the collective consciousness, to take a minute. Hello, thank you. To take a minute to just regroup, reground, redirect your thoughts. I think that right now we are moving into this space, if you're not really familiar with what the astrology is saying and what the moon is doing and all the things. I really love that. It's not what I do, it's just an aspect of one of the things that I love. It's a hobby of mine to look into astrology and all of that stuff, and I find that we were in this whole space of manifestation, and this month is all about alignment. This is all about showing up as the true, authentic you in the alignment of what your energy is, of who your energy is, and then sharing that in a bigger way. And I'm like, yes, yes, all the things, right? Because so many of us work on that on a daily aspect, on a daily basis. And when we take time to meditate, we can really come into that space of connecting with who we are, what we are, and why we are. And I thought it was so funny because recently someone was like, oh, you teach people meditation. I'm like, no, I hold a practice and I invite people to participate in that practice. I invite people to hold this space so we can all have accountability for each other on our meditation practice. This is a difficult time to come together, and those who show up in this space, like, rock on, because it means an even bigger amazing aspect, because you are showing up with dedication to participate in this meditation, to be part of the collective consciousness that's shifting in peace, that's moving in a direction to do the things that you want, and you're holding yourself accountable, and you have this beautiful group here that is holding you accountable in that space also. We show up and support each other. This isn't all one direction. And one of the other things that they were saying was, well, if you're teaching meditation, how do you meditate wrong? You know, there's only one way to meditate wrong, and that's not to meditate at all. You don't have to be a guru, you don't have to be a sage, you don't have to be any special, amazing individual. You just have to show up and practice. It's not called a meditation routine. It's not called a meditation skill. It's a practice. People call it a meditation practice for a reason. There are so many apps coming out because they're finding that it's so important and such a big deal for people to practice this and have accountability so that you can keep calling yourself back to the present moment. You can keep calling yourself back to the present state. You can keep calling your brain, which our phones, apps we use, TV have all trained us to be scattered and all over the place. And it's funny because that's all changing, and you'll see it more and more. You even see it. I don't watch commercials because I don't watch TV, and I was at my parents' house over the weekend and I saw it in commercials, and I thought it was so great because I was like, they're catching up, yay! And it was about a family sitting in stillness together. They didn't call it meditating. They called it sitting in stillness together. And that is the thing. We want to be in stillness. When we are able to stop, when we are able to be still, when we are able to disconnect from the chaos outside, we are able to reconnect with ourselves. And that is the bigger picture of all of this. That is the bigger movement of all of this, is reconnecting with you so you can show up fully, so you can be your own light, right? We all have a light. And it's funny that I say that because I had met Light. He is the author of Bliss More. If you haven't read that book, check it out. It's amazing. His name is Light Watkins, and he was talking about how our brain is a crazy, crazy thing, and it's all over the place. But it's not about shutting off the thoughts. It's about seeing the thoughts that come up, acknowledging the thoughts that come up, and then letting them go and saying, thank you for being seen. You can go now. And moving beyond that, because so many people think, oh, I have to sit in silence, I have to be still, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to sit with one leg here, and I have to wear a tinfoil hat, and I have to do, and it's not about that at all. Disconnect from that space and that thought and that idea of what it needs to be, and just find yourself in stillness, find yourself in quiet, find yourself in your own energy, and you will be doing an amazing meditation practice. So we are here Tuesday through Friday live, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We are holding this intention by setting our alarms and holding it on our own connecting energetically in the collective consciousness. We invite you to participate in this each and every day. If you're not able to, we ask that you set your alarm and show up wherever you are, by just holding your own space, because we're here holding it for you also. And if you want to learn more about me, if you want to learn more about what I do and how I'm showing up in the world, this is my conscious contribution, holding this space, holding a space for everyone to come and hold peace for the world each and every day, but also a bigger picture as a holistic practitioner. You can learn more about me at Rebecca Packard NH on Instagram, and you can find me at facebook.com/Rebecca Packard Live Free. I hope you have a fantastic day. I love each and every one of you for showing up, for holding this space, and for being a bigger advocate in the world of what your energy is. It's an amazing, amazing thing when you really decide to show up. And then I will see you all tomorrow. Love you. Bye.